Hello there, this is DBT, and this Art of Runes. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 9 on Nintendo Switch, and today we're gonna be driving the Brabham BT62 to determine how far can it take me? That's right, we're gonna be playing with this car in multiplayer in the Classic Series. And you may notice that I'm already in the Gold League. I'm a little past the beginning of the Gold League, and the reason for that, it's because I already tried to record in the Silver League, where this car would normally be fighting, but the races were very boring, and that's not a dig for the players that I was racing against, but really it was just a matter of I think everybody was just farming, so there was really no competition. So instead I'm gonna be trying in the B League to see if things get a bit more spicy. But first I wanted to have a quick look at the colors in case there's any of my Asphalt 8 watchers checking this out. One thing that I've complained of Asphalt 8 when they added this car very recently is the fact that the wing is the same color as the body, which is the case over here. You can see wing red, body red, which is kind of bad for me because I don't like how it kind of masks itself with the wing. It's not very noticeable, but fortunately Asphalt 9 has this nifty feature where you can color the spoiler, or in this case the wing, and then you get, if I could get to it, there we go, you get this. Oh, it looks so much better like this, and that's how we're gonna drive this thing. So let's find some races to do and start this up. Oh yeah, and right away we got some heavy opposition. Now there is a very real chance that these people are gonna destroy me because again, remember, I'm driving with a Class C car against Class B, and some of these cars are very strong, like that Lamborghini Huracan that is just passing me by like that. Much better acceleration with considerably higher speed than my car. So that is kind of expected, but this is why I said that I wanted to record this race in the Gold League. Because the races that I was doing in the Silver League, like I just mentioned, people were just farming. So what ended up happening was that it was a ton of races where absolutely... Oh my god, I knocked them down. I'm so sorry, buddy. I wasn't even trying to. I'm gonna send you a little face of I'm sorry. But yeah, there were extremely uneventful races where absolutely nothing was going on. I basically were 7 races in first place, and I say 7, I was going for 8, but then I had, oh god, where am I going? Ah, I messed it up. I got the glitch where the graphics went all sorts of poopy, and I had to restart the game, and that fuel point went to waste. But anyway, so now hopefully over here, as you can see, I'm gonna be racing against considerably harder opponents, because I think this is where this car is gonna be shining, possibly. This is a high class C car, which makes it much better than the vast majority of Class C cars and a good bunch of Class B cars. Now, obviously, if I'm gonna be facing the top of Class B, then I'm gonna have some trouble, but even then, look at that. Lamborghini Huracan beat me, a Grand Sport beat me, but I did beat another Huracan, a Vintage GT12, a Grand Sport, and an Apex. Honestly, third place given this opposition, that's pretty respectable, I would say. Now, I actually didn't mention it, but the car is at 5 stars. In fact, it's half gold. It's actually more than half gold. It's 3/4 gold. The only thing that I don't have fully upgraded, it's the handling, because I don't have the epic import parts. But yeah, this should give you a good idea of the general performance of this car. So we got a very difficult lobby, and now we get a considerably easier lobby, because over here I saw an Aston Martin 177, but it doesn't seem to be very upgraded. 2 DSE 10s and another car, I don't know what it was, but it didn't seem super impressive. Now, I don't want to sound cocky over here and be like, oh, I'm gonna beat everybody. They might still beat me somehow, especially if I mess it up or something, if I get knocked down or whatever, but the odds seem in my favor. And honestly, again, Class C car, but high Class C, it's not very fast. But this is one of the reasons why I keep saying that I really enjoy the gameplay in multiplayer for this game. How cars have different strengths, and that will determine a bunch of times how good or bad is it gonna perform in particular tracks and whatnot. Like, yeah, obviously a not super fast car sound like a bad thing or a slow car, but if it's a very twisted track where all that matters is acceleration, then guess what? This car has pretty good acceleration. So I really like that aspect of the racing in this game compared to Asphalt 8, another Asphalt game that I play a lot of, where pretty much every car in this that is gonna compete against each other are gonna have extremely similar stats, so there's no difference in, oh, this car is more about top speed, oh, this car is more about acceleration, oh, this car is more about nitro duration. No, in Asphalt 8, all of the cars are pretty much about everything, so it's kind of annoying. Acceleration is the meta over there, but it's kind of annoying. But anyway, Yeah, so we got the 177, 2 DSC-10s, and an exotic rides. That's the other one that I didn't quite notice what it was. I knew it looked like a Ferrari, but I'm like, is it? Is it? And while we're here, might as well show you the official colors. We got the green one, we got it on white, red that you've seen, and also in this matte silverish. Is it matte? It's more like satin, I think. So let's go for the white one. It looks pretty dope, although over here it doesn't show because of the background. Okay, I think I might be overreaching at this point, because now I'm racing against even a Class A car. And by the way, I just realized that the song name wasn't showing up. So there we go. Now you have. The previous song that we were listening to was called the Venusian, like Venus, Venetian. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, so yeah, I saw a LaFerrari fairly upgraded, and this jump was terrible. So I will not be surprised that the LaFerrari is gonna absolutely obliterate us all. I did see the 177, which actually just made me crash. Thank you very much. I think that's what it was. So, yay. Oh well, it happens. But again, honestly, I want more of this than what I got in my previous attempt to record these races. Because like I said, it was so incredibly uneventful. It was so boring because I got so many W's. And it is not that it bothers me to get W. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, buddy. It's not that it bothers me to get W's. Why would that bother me? But when it's W's that are completely undeserved because everybody was just, you know, farming, they weren't really racing, they were just touch driving for the entirety of the race. Yeah, that's not exactly very interesting for a video, but hey, that's fine. At least now we're getting some crazier races, and somehow I'm on third place. I might just be able actually to even do second. Yeah, there we go. Second place, let's go, baby. Okay, so was it left the Aperta that beat us all? I would think so. No, look at that. It was a Grand Sport that beat us all. I did beat the 177. There's the LaFerrari Aperta, Grand Sport, and a DSC-10s. All right, that DSC-10s is gonna suffer a little bit. And this is something that I tend to point out a lot in my Asphalt videos, but I should probably mention it here too. I don't like just showing races where I'm gonna win. I don't do cherry picking just to show you the good races, because to me that's not very interesting. I think the value in seeing multiplayer, sure, it's always good to see when someone is absolutely kicking butt in every single race. But that is really just the minority of people, and while it's really cool to see the super skilled players, I think there's some value also to see what a regular player like myself can do with good, bad, or medium cars, whatever it is that I'm driving for the video. In this case, a relatively good car, but in some races where I'm definitely overreaching. In this one, I saw a Huracan Spider, but it is not super upgraded. I think it was at a rank, oh my god, what am I doing? It was at a rank of like 3,300, but I did see a Lamborghini Super Veloce that may not be the best car obviously in the game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still a pretty damn quick car. So in a track like this, maybe it could have a pretty decent chance of, you know, straight up just beating me mercilessly. Fortunately, at the moment I still have the lead, and obviously, like I just said, the acceleration of this car is pretty damn good. The nitro duration is pretty good also. So in spite of my very low speed, there's a good opportunity to just, you know, out-accelerate everybody and stay in the front. Hopefully, if I don't mess it up too hard, just my lack of top speed should not be too much of a detriment if I keep this lead and my acceleration just carries me. But honestly, I did think that the Super Veloce was gonna defeat me, but hey, I'll take the W. And these are W's that I enjoy because now I'm fighting against things that I should normally not be fighting. There's the Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider with a rank of 3,300. Yeah, there's a Corvette Grand Sport and an Aventador Super Veloce of rank of 3,619. That is 5 stars for sure. And I changed the color again for the sake of variety. I really like it in this dark silvery that I picked, one of the default colors. Looks pretty dope. And this time I did get more Class B cars, but nothing too insane, no Class A cars. So I don't know, let's hope for the best over here. But I guess this episode, it's the more deserving of this title of the how far can it take me, because normally what I tend to do in these episodes, it's a start in the league where the car belongs. In this case, I should have started on the Silver League. But again, I'm repeating myself over this again and again, but seriously, those races that I tried on the previous attempt of this video were so incredibly uninteresting. And again, that is more of a symptom of the Switch platform with the farmers, with the turbo controllers and whatnot. I think in the global version in Android, which is where I play, you don't see things like that. So generally speaking, you can expect more competitive races overall, simply because it's people actually trying, as opposed to just leaving their controllers doing the job for them all the time. So I don't know. I guess while I'm doing it, when I do these episodes on the Switch, I will have to gauge what is the situation with people that are playing and decide if I want to do it in the league that the car belongs or maybe go one league further. But there we go, beat a Grand Sport, Acura NSX, actually just a regular NSX, then a Grand Sport and an NSX GT3 Evo. Dope. Nice result overall. Now, I wanted a challenge. We got it. Holy moly, this is a stacked lobby. I saw Huracan Spider Evos, there's some Corvettes, but I also saw a Porsche 911 GT3 RS right in front of me. There's an Apollo IE, and I believe I also saw a LaFerrari Aperta. So yes, I did say I wanted a challenge, right? But again, that is the whole purpose of these videos. Just I want to see what this beauty can do. Might be classy, might sound like it's not a great car or anything, but man, it's still, with the good acceleration and the nitro duration and all of that, I'm really curious to see. Oh god, I hit the invisible wall. I want to see how much of a fight it can put even against very strong cars that in theory are, not only in theory, but in a literal interpretation, are out of the league, given that this should be Silver League, not Gold League. You know what I'm saying? You get my point. And you know what? I don't mind this guy in front of me. Actually, I've driven against the same guy before. I think we saw it in a 1v1 not too long ago, so I respect him for being a clean player. And we had some fun. But also he's driving an Apollo IE, one beautiful car, so hey, how could I possibly hate that? But look at, holy moly, I just made it into the Platinum League with a Class C car. Would you look at that? But yes, first place with the Apollo IE, me on second with the Brabham BT62. We got a Huracan Evo Spider, the LaFerrari Aperta, Chevy Corvette Grand Sport, another Huracan, another Grand Sport, and somehow the Porsche 911 GT3 RS ended last? Wow, that's unexpected. That's basically what the Brabham is, but better in every way. Really good acceleration, good nitro, all of that stuff. A bit slow, but still. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, baby! Platinum League, let's go! Well, if we wanted to figure out how far would it take me, it has taken me pretty far. Ooh, finally we get into Auckland. I love Auckland. And besides, it's a racetrack for a proper race car like the Brabham that I'm driving, so that's kind of dope. I like that. I see a Vantage GT12, a couple of Corvette Grand Sports. I don't think there is a Class A car. Is that a Maserati? Wow, that's also a Class C car, isn't it? The Maserati... What is it called? Whatever it's called. Yes, I think that's a Class C. That's a Maserati, right? Is that a VLF? I can never figure out what is what. Might be a VLF. Ah, who knows? No, I have no idea. What can I say? But all right. Let's do this. Let's see if by any chance I can get a W in my first proper race in the Platinum League with the Brabham BT62 that I still don't know how to pronounce because, yes, Brabham, Brabham, I don't know. I think the more understandable way that I've heard it pronounced is Brabham, but it was really weird to me because for a while I heard people saying it just like Brabham. Like, it doesn't sound like they're pronouncing the other B, so it just sounds like Brabham. I'm like, oh, is that how you're supposed to pronounce it? And don't ask me why I missed all of the ramps over there, but hey, I'm on first place, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, look at it. And I didn't even talk about this fancy color scheme that I applied to the car just because, you know, I have custom colors allowed by now. I have dual colors allowed, so of course, I should make use of them. But there we go. First win in the Platinum League, let's go, baby! It was a BLF, yeah, okay. So, I confused. No, of course, the Maserati is more like a Trident. It's a Trident, actually, the logo. Never mind. Okay, so 2 Grand Sport and a VLF. VLF, it's a Class A car, and it's fairly upgraded. It's a very fast car. But then again, it doesn't drift very good. So I would imagine this is not gonna perform fantastic in this particular track. Okay, 2 918s in this race, so this might get a little bit hairy considering that this is more top speed oriented, but let's see what we can do. But yeah, overall, I don't want this video to come off as me saying, oh, look at me, I'm so skilled and I can beat a bunch of people, or nah. It's more like, hey, let's see what MP luck brings me. Because, you know, you might be one of the best drivers, but especially in classic multiplayer where there can be so many knockdowns for absolutely no reason, well, you know, you might still get some absolutely atrocious results. So there is that. Make of what's happening in these races what you will. Again, not trying to show off like I'm a great driver or anything like that. I just enjoy the game and I like seeing what the car can do because it do be beautiful, and you know, if it's beautiful, I like driving it. Oh my god, I hope that wasn't because of me. We kind of collided a little bit and I have a feeling that I made him lose control of his... Oh my god, what's up? Beautiful. I tried to cancel the spin. I tried it so much. It just wouldn't cancel. Hey, remember what I said about the randomness of multiplayer? Stuff happens. Oh well, it's nothing to lose sleep over. Oh Jesus, I thought I was gonna hit that car. And overall, I'm still having fun with the game. I really like the multiplayer in this game, and I don't like the fuel limitations and things like that, but hey, there's a bunch of fun to be had over here. 918 beat me, also the Apex AP0, I did beat another 918 and Advantage. So overall, a pretty good result. The fact that this car was able to take me straight up into Platinum League with a classic car, it's, I think, a big W anyway. Not for my skill, just for the car, because it is a beauty and I love driving it. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all of that good stuff. Why don't you check also this video of me unlocking this same car in Asphalt 8. I was so happy when I did it. Or maybe this other one, I don't know what it is. Maybe this car in Forza Horizon 5. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.